What's up? High Flyers. Alberto and Solomon. I'm Solomon.
This is Alberto.
Bang! Alright, so, first topic of the day is... Oh, let me check those. Fucking the requests. It was like, thank you, from...
Brian in Oregon.
The question is, what is the deal with... What does it say? He wrote this to us, so it's really hard to say. He was like, what is the deal with classes and how much, and like hours of classes during the week? From Brian. That's kind of a vague question, Brian. I don't really think you know what you're talking about. But
Let's
thanks,
just go for attendance.
Attendance. Okay, so attendance. Attendance topic number 1. So, let's see. If you hear the band in the back, it's an Explosion in the Sky. They actually the whole soundtrack for Friday Night Lights. Pretty nice band. I like it a lot. Cool. Hats. Thanks to the last time the Dallas Cowboys won a playoff game, Super Bowl 30. Very disappointing. Almost 15.5 years ago. Too bad we live in Dallas. All right, so hat.
Lucky wrestling hat, never lost with it on. So
It's all good. Alright, so topic. Hours of class. I feel like my first thing. Bottom water. Thanks to Peter Nguyen at the shop. He knows what I'm talking about. I can see his emails. But topic. Yeah. So
attendance, basically.
I feel like if you show up to class enough and make a good enough grade, it really shouldn't matter how many times you show up to class. I believe if you get a respectable like A to B average, teachers should not have a fucking.
Okay, I got a for instance on this shit. Okay. Basically, I have always had to take all my final exams for all my classes simply because I had too many absences. Exactly. Too many absences, which is bullshit because I always get straight A's. So it's like, if I have an A in the class, why should I take the exam? Obviously I'm learning some shit, you know?
And then when you ace the exam, you're just like, fuck you, I wasted a year of my life in this class and took a 2-day exam.
Last
Waste
year,
of time.
my sophomore year, I had to take my math exam. I got a perfect score on that shit. I was so mad. 2 hours of my life wasted, man.
All because of truancies. So I feel like truancies are stupid. If you show up to class with a respectable grade, I mean, if you show up and you fail, then obviously some sort of disciplinary action should be taken. But I mean, if you show up enough and you pass, it doesn't matter how much you show up. Thank you, Brian. Let's see. Next question. Crap. This is from Chelsea from North Iowa. Where's North Iowa?
I don't know.
Iowa's like...
Iowa! Undefeated!
Yeah, college.
Oh man,
I was undefeated. Domination Station. By the way, we're big sports fans. Let's see. The question. How far is too far as... Hey, I'm a sophomore in high school, and how far is too far with me and my boyfriend? We've been dating for 2 months, and he's asked the you want to have sex question. We're both virgins. What should I do? That's a good question, because it just is. So, what we think... Okay, you go first.
Okay, I think... let's see, they're both virgins. Well, see... If you're abstinent, if either one of them is abstinent, well, obviously the boyfriend isn't because he asked.
Or maybe he's just concerned. He's just horny. He's crazy. She's a sophomore. So.
If she's abstinent, I think there's only 2 ways to go with this. One, you could either keep your values and stick to being a virgin, or you could go with the norm in society nowadays and just go ahead and have sex.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, personally, I think sex is a good topic. It's definitely a good topic to discuss, but I mean, it's more of a personal decision. You can't really base this off rules or biblical terms or what your parents say. It's pretty much what you're feeling with the person. And chances are the first person you have sex with is not going to be your last. And chances are you're not going to marry that person.
Oh, and chances are also, just throwing this out there, a little bit of stats.
5 minutes!
If you say you're abstinent during high school, only about what was it? I think it was like 2% of people that say they're abstinent in high school actually follow through with it until marriage.
2%. Let's see. If out of 2,000 people, 20 people stay absent. By the way, we have about 2,000 people in our upperclassmen. Yeah. So high school relationships really it's more like high school relationships.
I mean, I'm not trashing talking trash about abstinence, you know? Like, that's cool. If you want to be abstinent,
thumbs up to you.
Good for you, but commit to
have
that
fun
shit.
Jacking off.
You know? Don't fucking be abstinent in high school and then cause all your boyfriends in high school to fucking have to jack off and shit.
Because all of a sudden you are giving it up.
Exactly, and then just turn on that shit once you meet someone in college, you know? Like, fucking take that shit till marriage or don't be abstinent at all.
Go hard and go home.
Exactly.
This is our topic for the day. Once again, thanks to the fans, thanks to the subscribers. Subscribe to us. Description, history, uploads. Yeah, we're gonna bounce out of here at 6 minutes 25 seconds. So, Solomon,
Beto.
HighPhlyers. Later.